The following is a special presentation of the best of Hank Parker's Outdoor Magazine television series.
All right, guys, I've about got this stuff ready. Are y'all ready to go get them?
Yes, sir.
You fired up, are you?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I tell you what, I got my favorite crappie guides out here today. We're fixing to go catch some crappie. Which way you want to go, Bill?
That way.
Which way you want to go, Ben?
That way.
Okay, we're going to go that way, and I hope we catch some crappie. So you stay with me. I'm Hank Parker. All right, guys. A double. Hey, I'm getting a bite.
Today, Hank's out with his twin boys, Bill and Ben.
Man, we are in them now.
And they are having one great day.
Oh. Maybe you get yours first.
Get him, buddy. Don't let him get off. Come on with him. I got the biggest one. That seems the biggest. I believe mine's the biggest. Why you guys catch all the big ones? Did you can peg your
Also today, one of Hank's tricks of the trade.
You know, we talk about a lot of times when you're flipping, take a toothpick and insert it into the end of the bullet weight and break it off where your lead won't slide. This thing just snaps right down over the hook. Slick as a whistle, boy.
And coming up, Oklahoma bass are A-OK.
Look what a fish. Look what a fish. Look at this. Yo! How about that? In that tree, can you believe this? Boy, isn't that a pretty fish? Yow. Hey, I tell you, today, this is kind of a wild occurrence here. Today, we're fishing right off the Verdigris Navigational Channel, right out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're going to be doing a little flipping. Hopefully, we can catch a few fish. I'm telling you, this is kind of exciting right here. Oh, man, big boy.
3, 4.
The house needs painting, grass needs mowing. Where's he at?
Hi, this is Hank. Sorry I missed your call. Leave me your name and your number, and I'll get back to you.
He's gone fishing.
Hank Parker's Outdoor Magazine, featuring the only sportsman to ever win the BASS Triple Crown, including not just one, but 2 classic championships. The coveted Bass Angler of the Year title, and winner of Super Bass 4.
I don't know how I'm talking on this telephone, Angie, but this is your husband. If you remember what I look like, I hadn't been home in so long. But I'm standing on the stage here looking out at about 1,000 people at Super Bass, and I just won the tournament. That's a flipping grade fish. He was underneath all of those limbs, which is kind of typical for flipping. He was underneath all those limbs, and I had to wrestle him out of there. He didn't really hit that bait that hard. That's not a giant fish, but it's a good fish, and that's something that you do when you're flipping. You get a lot of grade fish, and that fish there is not a giant, but it's a good grade fish, above average. And as a tournament fisherman, that's what you look for, you know. The 5 and 6 pound fish is the bonus fish that'll really help you win a lot of tournaments. But it's this good solid grade, this 2, 2.5, 3 pound fish that will give you that string of fish that when you catch that 5 pounder, put it all together, will win a tournament for you. And I guess that's why flipping is such a popular, one of the most popular techniques used in tournaments. I like that. Do it again, big boy. I caught that fish on a jig and pig. know whether he hit the jig or hit the pig. Retie my mess. Boy, it's pretty out here today. Water's got a good color to it. Just a little bit of breeze. Not too hot, not too cold, just about right. You know, the sun bright like this, it's difficult to catch fish with a lot of different techniques. You know, these fish, we don't have very much current in the river right now, and these fish are not really very active, and it's hard to catch them with any other technique. And you can take a flipping stick and pitch it or flip it in this heavy cover, and those fish are real, real tight to the cover. They're up underneath those brush piles, down by those logs, or in the middle of those lily pads. And about the only effective way to get to them is with a flipping technique. So maybe we can make the right flip again. I bet we can. Bait enters the water real easy. Water's awful low. Seems like we've said that everywhere we've been this year, but I guess because of the drought, we've had a real drought in the southeast, and here today, of course, in Oklahoma, it's been dry as well. And just about all of our rivers and lakes are extremely low this year. Which too makes good flipping. When you've got these big treetops and these tree laps that are usually got a foot or 2 foot more water on them, that you can run a spinnerbait down the base of them, or you can even run a crankbait through them. There's a lot of different techniques you can use, but here with the water this low and these thick part of these trees matted up, flipping is probably the most effective way to fish them. Now what do you do, Coach? Just hold him tight. There you go. Come on out of there. Nothing to it. Get up here, big boy. Pretty nice fish, too. Over the limb, somewhere over the rainbow, big bass fly. Oh. Probably one of the questions that I'm asked the most is, do you feel like you can get that close to the fish? I've never felt like I could get that close to the fish, a lot of people say. It depends on the density of the cover. If you've got good, thick cover, then you can get right up on them. Of course, water clarity. But I've caught fish out at Lake Powell in Arizona in crystal clear water, as long as you had heavy cover. Now, if you don't have heavy cover, then you have to stay back off of those fish and pitch them more or less like I'm doing here, pitch it. But now, excuse me, the water clarity that we have here and the denseness of the cover will allow us to get right up on them. That's a pretty good fish. Well, he hit that thing hard. The water clarity and the density that we have here will allow us to get right up on a pretty nice little fish. Put my sunglasses down. Will allow us to get right up on top of the fish. Boy, it's skinning that line up. It's going underneath those logs. Now, when I flip that thing in there, they're right up under the cover, and as soon as they get it, they are gone with it and under those logs, and that's why the stiff rod and the heavy line pays. So that's something you'll see me do a lot. I retie. I don't take a whole lot of chances. And it seems like when I don't retie, that's when I'll hook about a 10-pounder, and whether I lose him or not, I'm a nervous wreck. And if I've retied, then I got a lot of confidence. Takes you a little bit of time, but I'll promise you, if you'll get in that habit, check that line every time you catch a fish flipping. Especially when you're flipping wood like this, you check that line. Juice him up a little bit here. Come on, big boy. I love to watch those birds. They are so beautiful. I guarantee you he'll find the fish. Good looking place for the fish to be. I got in there and spooked him. Water's really shallow. You cannot get away with getting in here and touching or bumping any of that cover. Now, there's some fish schooling. Look at that. I've never seen that before. I bet you I'll get a bite there. Look at that. I've never seen that before. We spooked them, and the fish started schooling in that tree. And I bet you there's some more fish in that tree. I never saw that before. They were going crazy. Oh, I missed him. Can you believe that? I bet there's 8 or 10 fish in that tree chasing bait. There he is. Right out of the same tree. A little bit smaller. He got me wet, too. That's one thing about a flipping stick. You can put some power on them. Gets me another one. Can you believe this? Out of one tree. Looked like 6 or 8 fish come up out of it. Boy, he got me wet. There he came. Look at that. Look at that. Look what a fish. Look what a fish. Look at this. Yow! How about that? In that tree. Can you believe this? Boy, isn't that a pretty fish? Yow.
Coming up, Hank and his boys are off and running. But next, a couple of Hank's tricks of the trade.
Now, this was designed, fell out of Mississippi. It's 2 hooks to rig in a plastic worm. He's put a little groove in this hook.
Here's Hank's tricks of the trade.
If you ever see anything, you think, boy, that's so simple. Why in the world didn't I think of that? This is probably one of the neatest ideas I've ever seen. Lonnie Stanley came up with this. This is a rubber-coated piece of lead, of course, bullet size, bullet shaped, that you can peg your lead with. I mean, you can actually peg your hook in your lead. You know, we talk about a lot of times when you're flipping, take a toothpick and insert it into the end of the bullet weight and break it off where your lead won't slide. This thing just snaps right down over the hook. Slick as a whistle, boy. And I mean, you can just pull it back, and then you can use it just like a regular slip sinker, or you can peg it down. Neat idea. Another little idea is a double hooking system. Now, this was designed, fell out of Mississippi. It's 2 hooks to rig in a plastic worm. He's put a little groove in this hook, in this front hook, and then this second hook has just an open eye that fits right in that little groove or right in that little slot. swings right around, and you've got two hooks. They're hooked together. They won't come off unless you line them up with that little groove. So then when you rig your plastic worm, you got two hooks in one.
If you'd like a printed copy of some of Hank's tricks of the trade, just drop us a postcard. Write Hank Parker's Outdoor Magazine, Denver, North Carolina, 28037.
Pretty neat. It makes a lot of difference when you're crappie fishing to fish in the shade. They really don't like sunlight at all. That's why, you know, I catch a lot of them out under boathouses or bridges or up under big logs that offer a lot of shade. But when you're trying to fish 3 out of a boat, it's tough to fish a real tight area like a boathouse or a dock. You almost have to fish a brush top. So always look for one that's in the shade. It does make a difference. Pretty nice. Come on with me, baby. Huh? All right, I'll hold this. You take care of that. Take care of business, my man.
Got him.
Pretty good one?
Yes, sir. Looks good to me.
You're doing it, aren't you, Ben? You're a little bit deeper than the rest of us. That's the trick, I guess. Let's see, that's a good fish. Tell you, the way I'm drifting out of that shade, I think I could pull in here and tie up to that treetop and let the boat drift back, and then we could throw out and let the wind drift. What do you think, Benny Winnie?
Fine.
You think that'd work?
Yes, sir.
Now, what did I say? What did I say, Ben?
How long? I don't know.
That's what I thought. I said that I was going to pull in here and look and tie to that tree and let the wind drift our bait back here in the shade. Do you think that'll work?
No, sir.
You don't think it'll work?
No.
Why?
If that tree's not strong enough.
Tree's not strong enough. Well, I think it is, so I'm going to try it, okay?
Sounds good.
Let me catch one.
Go ahead. You get it?
Can I catch one?
I think it's too late to ask you that.
Ooh, I'm going to catch the biggest one.
Dad has quit. I'm cold.
Get a close-up look at him.
Next time I catch one, I'll put it in your head.
I didn't put it in your hair, buddy. I thought you said you liked them like that.
I do. In my mouth, not on top of my head.
You want a bite?
No, sir, I'm full. I'm just so full.
We're going to eat him?
I don't know.
Throw him back.
He looks a little ugly. Let's put him in.
Put him in the box. Well, we're getting a box full.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Filling them up.
Got it. We caught about 80
Got
now.
him? Ben's got him. Look at old Ben. Boy, if you got a big one, I guarantee you that, Benny. Lay down on him. I think it's a tarpon. Don't let up on him, Ben. He's a big one.
Daggone.
Look right there, guys. Isn't that incredible? I've hunted. You see they're flying over that boat right now? I used to hunt on that point right there years ago. How do you like to be out there right now with your decoys?
I got me good in here, buddy.
That's a nice fish, buddy. Paybacks are tough, guys. Boy, we got a box full of fish.
Yeah, I'll let you do the pleasure of taking
you
it
take
out.
the hook out and I'll hold the fish.
There you go.
All right, Ben, you open the lid and this will be a three-way deal here. I got it, buddy.
We saw all the fish
Look at all the fish.
Man,
Hold
how many
them
think
up.
we got in there? About 20?
I don't know, it's a bunch of them. Look, the crows chasing that hawk, boys.
Why are they chase hawk, Dad.
I don't know why they do that. They don't like a hawk, though.
They can't hurt a hawk.
Yeah, look at that right there. That's incredible.
They wouldn't be able to do anything to a hawk now, would they?
Well, you look at them dive at him.
He ought to go on the ground and ground fight him. Me and John, the other day, we saw a hawk get a rabbit or a squirrel or something.
Well, good. You know, today has been a great day for me, and it's probably my favorite pastime when I can go with my favorite fishing buddies. When we fish tournaments, we draw partners, and I've had some good ones, but never any like these guys. I thank you for being with me today. God bless you. I'm Hank Parker. And you're who?
Bill Parker.
Bill Parker. And your name, son? Ben Parker. That's good. Tell them bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good one.
Hank's Show has been brought to you in part by Berkeley Tri-Lead, Super Strong Fishing Line, Delcool Voyager, the quality you need, the price you want, Humminbird, absolutely brilliant technology, Tangle-Free Johnson Reels, cast a country mile, a good deal on a great tire, Kelly Tires, Minn Kota, the quiet power that catches fish. Ranger Boats, we still build them one at a time. And by Abu Garcia. Mercury Outboards. Polaroid. And Sparkle Scales Fish Formula.
The house needs painting, the grass needs mowing. Where's he at?
Hank, it's Tom. You told me to call you when they're fighting. They're fighting.
Gone fishing.
And you're who?
Bill Parker.
Bill Parker. And your name, son?
Ben.
Ben Parker. That's good. Tell them bye, guys.
Bye.
Here's Hank's tip of the week.
That is another cat. I tell you what, get him, Bill. Get him, Bill. It looked like he was taking off with it. You better watch that line. Tell you what, we have got some catfish, guys. Can you believe that stringer catfish?
That weighs more than 100 pounds.
I guarantee you it weighs more than 100 pounds. That is a stringer catfish. Let me give you a tip on catfishing. Now, I'm not much of a catfisherman. I catfished as a kid, but I asked these boys and Lucy what they wanted to do today, and they wanted to go catfishing. And I really didn't know where to start, so we got a variety of baits. Get him, Bill. Get him, Bill.
I got him.
You got him?
Got him.
All right, Bill. Don't let him break your line, son. You got the light line? You got one, Hank? Okay,
He
buddy.
spin me like big time.
Did? Well, that's good. You got him off. That's good. You got him off the hook. But we came out here to do a little catfishing. And like I say, I really didn't know where to start. So what I did is I got a variety of baits. I got all different kinds of baits. And we started out, we used shrimp. We used a cheese bait. We used a prepared bait. We used some grasshoppers. We even used our old standby as a kid, a hot dog. And believe it or not, we caught one or two on a hot dog. But out of all the baits we used, we found that chicken livers was the most productive bait. And what I've seen in catfishing, it changes from time to time. So what do you need to do when you go catfishing, or what you need to do is take a variety of baits and just try different baits. And when you get the right bait, then you'll catch a string like this.
If you'd like your own printed copy of some of Hank's tips, just drop him a line. Write Hank Parker's Outdoor Magazine, Denver, North Carolina, 28037.